Hey, good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. Rob here from Southwest Florida Television. Absolutely gorgeous out here. Another beautiful morning. 3 in a row. Beautiful clear blue sky. I'm up at the north end of Area 4 at Delnor Wiggins Pass State Park in North Naples. The temperature right now is 62 degrees. Expecting a high today of 79, maybe 80. It's supposed to get cloudy later today. Right now, I don't see a cloud in the sky. Wow. Absolutely gorgeous. We'll go see our friend Roy, see how he's doing this morning. This will be Barbara Grove's last day out here on the beach. Until next year, maybe. Barbara Grove, the shell lady. Let's say goodbye to her. Comes two pelicans. They'll be flying just above the water. Oh, there they go. They're climbing up now. So neat watching them soar just above the water like that. Busy day today. This isn't going to be a real super long beach walk this morning. I've got to get out to the opening of Vintage Market Days out at the Collier County Fairgrounds today. Vintage Market Days, a great event. I shared the event. You can see it pinned to the top of my Facebook page here. Vintage Market Days. Starts today and goes through the weekend. All kinds of neat stuff there. Clothes, home goods. Very interesting and unique stuff. I'm going to do a live feed out there later this morning starting around 11:30. So be sure to tune in for that. Check it out. Good morning. And then, sometime this afternoon between 12:30 and 1:30, our friend Belfair Graves at Nonstop Naples, she is going to be doing a live feed on Nonstop Naples' Facebook page, talking about a neat event that's coming up at the Old Palm Cottage in historical downtown Naples, the Old Palm Cottage. They're going to have a Gatsby-themed party, a 1920s Gatsby-themed party. She's going to be telling us about that, as well as about some of the other neat events that are happening around town today. So be sure to watch Belfair Graves on Nonstop Naples Facebook page sometime between 12:30 and 1:30. It all depends how quick she can get her costume on. You ladies will get a kick out of that. You definitely want to see that. So I'll be out at Vintage Market Days at 11:30 for a live feed. We're right here on Southwest Florida Television. And then Belfair Graves will be live on Nonstop Naples page around 12:30, between 12:30 and 1:30. It is just absolutely gorgeous out here. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at that sky. Not a cloud in the sky this morning. But according to the Weather Channel's forecast, it will be getting cloudy this afternoon. No red tide out here. That's the other good news. No red tide. No red tide showing up on the maps anywhere right now, except way offshore, down in like southern Collier, way down in southern Collier. I did see on the news this morning some bad news. Tiger Tail Beach on Marco Island. The health department has posted warnings advising people not to swim at Tiger Tail Beach on Marco Island. A high concentration of bacteria. They didn't say what kind of bacteria, but I'm sure they will release more information as it becomes available. So that kind of stinks. But if you're familiar with Tiger Tail Beach, it kind of makes sense. I mean, that's more of a lagoon down there than a beach. So it makes sense that there could be a high level of bacteria in there. And let's face it, the Gulf of Mexico is like a giant lagoon. That's why we have the problems that we have. It just doesn't, you know, it's more stagnant than the Atlantic. But fortunately, we're not dealing with any of that red tide in southwest Florida, in Collier County. Just beautiful water. I see a little fish jumping out in front of me. Wondering if there's dolphins around chasing them. I don't see them. It's gonna be definitely easy to spot a dolphin out here this morning, being so flat. I love standing out here in the water, just offshore, early mornings like this, looking back at our beach. Gives you a nice perspective. Comes two pelicans. I wonder which side of me they're gonna go. They're gonna go between me and the beach. Yep, looks like it. Nope, they're coming out. Ooh, right behind me. That was cool. That was a good look at two pelicans flying by. Wow, that was cool. You know, I get a lot of personal messages, you know, private messages, and people asking questions about things on the live feed that I have talked about, and just because they didn't watch the whole live feed, they missed it. Well, you know, I don't mean to be rude, but I don't have the time to go through hundreds of messages every day and answer questions about things that I've already talked about. I mean, I'll try my best to respond, but I get overwhelmed by the comments and private messages that people are sending me. Don't get me wrong, I appreciate everybody watching out here, but the idea of these beach walks is to watch it live, enjoy the scenery, make comments, chat with your friends. That's what the main purpose is. I always say that, is to connect with people here on Facebook. I'm not the Chamber of Commerce. If I have the time and I can answer some of your questions, I'll do it. But people constantly are asking, where's a good place to stay in Naples and things like that. That's what Nonstop Naples is actually for. Nonstop Naples. If you really want to know more about Naples, you should like and follow Nonstop Naples Facebook page. And there, I'm involved with that as well. There, they can help you by answering questions when you send messages and give you more information about Naples. They are all about Naples. So I don't want to scare anybody away. But I just want you to know that if you did send me a message and I didn't get back to you, you're not the only one. I mean, I get hundreds of them every day. And as I always say, I don't get paid to do this. You know, I do have a life other than walking on the beach in the morning. But this is my favorite part of the day, hanging out with you guys right here. And exactly, you can always watch a replay of these videos if you don't catch them live. But part of the fun of watching them live is the commenting, the live commenting. I know a lot of people sometimes get confused. They'll see the replay of the video and they'll think it's still live and they'll comment and nobody responds to their comments. It's because we're not live. It can be a little confusing if you're not familiar with Facebook. I have not really seen any great shells. I've been walking along here. I've been glancing down as I've been walking along, and nothing's really caught my eye yet. Other than this beautiful, beautiful picture perfect morning. Here comes another pelican. One pelican flying by. They've just been soaring by here. Here it comes. Making their way up to Wiggins Pass. And there's a little sandbar out there, and there's a bunch of them out there on that sandbar. A bunch of pelicans sitting out there. Here is that piece of metal, that piece of steel that we call the old steel manatee. You can see it just sticking up there out of the water, just a little, come on, a little, where is it? The tip of it. I lost it. I went in, zoomed in too far. Gotta try it again. What Roy and I call the steel manatee. That has deceived a lot of people. They see the water rippling around that thing and they think it's a manatee floating out there. It's just a big old hunk of steel buried under the water. I do have pictures of it. They were posted on January 22nd. I just was looking for that this morning. They were posted on January 22nd. Some pictures of the old steel manatee. It's not a manatee by any means, or a steel sculpture of a manatee. Nobody actually knows what it is. It's like an old steel drum or something that might have fell off a boat years ago. But it's been there for as long as I can remember. But it always catches the attention of beach walkers here. They think it's a dolphin sitting out there. They're always out here gathering around taking photos of it. It's quite comical. I haven't seen Roy yet. He must be a little further up the beach here. Up around the corner. Good morning. Let's see if I can zoom in here and give you a look at all the pelicans out on the sandbar out here. Seen a lot of broken olive shells. A lot of olive shells, but you might remember Barb and I were talking about olive shells a couple days ago. And a whole olive shell has a nice point on the end of it here. But you find a lot of them with the tip missing. And that's because another animal, another shell, and most likely a moon shell, has actually drilled in through the top of the shell and killed the snail inside of the olive shell. But you'll find a lot of olives with the tips missing, like that. Again, this is Barbara's last day out here at the beach. If you want to talk to her about seashells, you have until 10:30. She's leaving at 10:30. She's up in Area 4. Come say goodbye to her. Let me see if I can get you a look at those pelicans out there. Look how clear it is. You see all the way up to Fort Myers Beach there in the background. Isn't that something? And there's all the pelicans sitting on the sandbar. Some pelicans, probably some terns and seagulls. It's right at the mouth of Wiggins Pass. It's an absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous morning. Another Friday morning in paradise, that's for darn sure. Some more information about live feeds, especially my live feeds. Not only can you watch a replay of my live feed here on Facebook if you missed anything, you can now watch it on YouTube. I always repost them on YouTube, these videos. And the quality on YouTube is usually a little better than on Facebook, especially if we have a couple disconnects during our live feed. What happens is they automatically get recorded, the live feeds, and that's what I post on YouTube, is the recording. It's not true HD, but it's better than the fuzzy Facebook version sometimes on YouTube. Isn't that beautiful out there? Just can't get over that clear blue sky. We can get around here and up to Wiggins Pass. A lot of times the water's too deep here and too rough. And there's a lot of shells and rocks here in the water too, make it difficult walking in bare feet, even difficult walking with shoes on. There's probably that same little snowy egret that we saw yesterday morning right up there. They are relatively territorial, and yeah, I'm not going to say that. But I bet you that's the same one we saw right up here yesterday morning. They find a place they're happy hunting grounds. Here's some ibis just took off. Some ibis took off, and the little egret just took off. Isn't this neat, these old dead branches? They're really getting weathered here. Isn't it beautiful looking up there? People find places to hang their shells everywhere. Look, here they're hanging on the roots of the tree that got knocked over. It's so neat. A lot of those shells hung in memory of a loved one that's passed away. It is beautiful up there at the pass. Absolutely gorgeous this morning. The sun's shining bright up there. What a big group of ibis up there. Finding anything today? Are you looking for shark's teeth or just anything?
I like glass.
Oh, glass. Well, I'm glad you picked that out. Somebody get cut on that one. Yeah.
That and metal.
Metal? Oh, neat. There's a whole little flock of white ibis here. We've been seeing these guys a lot lately, marching along the beach. Little white ibis. They'll just walk slowly right through the camera here, right through our view, right through the frame. Probing, looking for something to eat with those big, long orange bills. Hey, if you're just joining us for the first time, make sure you introduce yourself to the group. Let everybody know where you're watching from. Here's those pelicans again, sitting out on the sandbar. Pelicans, seagulls, I'm sure there's terns. I really can't tell what all is out there here, but it looks like a piece of real estate in New York City. Look at all the bodies on that little space. Even little sandpipers, it looks like, maybe down at the end. See them down there, the little tiny sandpipers at the very end? Our big pelican friends, drying their wings, flapping there. Gorgeous morning. What a beautiful, clear morning here. Look at that blue sky. As I said earlier, I don't get paid to come out here and do this. I do put a lot of time, energy, and effort into these beach walks. And my photos, and trying to keep up with things on Facebook and now YouTube. If you enjoy it and you want to send a little contribution, it is always appreciated. It kind of gives me that little extra oomph to want to come out and keep doing it. And if you do want to send a little contribution or something, you can find a link to my PayPal account right here in the description of this post. Everything, every dollar is appreciated, believe me. There goes somebody heading out into the Gulf. A beautiful, calm day. Hit the throttle a little early. Fishermen are complaining about the pass filling in, but yet they tear through here, not observing the idle speed signs, and guess what that does? Yeah, that doesn't help anything. Boy, no shells in my pocket this morning. No shells in my pocket. I love watching these ibis though. I love watching them walk along the beach. They're so neat. They're so methodical. all day long. Up and down the beach, also inland in the park, in the grass, in people's yards, not far from the beach. That's what they do all day long. Looking for grubs and snails and whatever they can find. That's where all the pelicans are, right out there behind them. A little bit of a breeze out here. Absolutely beautiful weather. Beautiful weather. Couldn't ask for a nicer morning. By George. There's Roy coming down here to check in.
Hey Rob, how you doing?
What's up, Daddy-O?
What's cooking, man?
Not much.
Not much?
Oh, no.
Everything's cooking.
Everything's cooking.
Oh, this morning, were you here for the pig tent on
Yeah.
the ocean?
I didn't see that.
Oh, man, it was glorious.
Was it?
Glorious, yeah.
No clouds this morning. Maybe,
No.
is there any clouds out at sunrise over there?
No clouds, but there still was a pink tint on the ocean.
Wow.
Yeah, it was really pretty.
Did
Really
the dolphin come up again this morning?
Well, Dennis said he saw one, but I didn't see it.
Oh, darn
Just
it.
came up one time, and that was it.
Absolutely gorgeous, isn't it out here?
Oh,
So
fabulous.
blue this morning.
Oh, the blue is unreal. It's fantastic. Well, I got another harmonica, a new harmonica
You
out
do?
of the box.
Nice.
To play a nice tune. And, well, sure, it plays okay, but it's got hardly any range to it. I couldn't play anything on it. I couldn't believe it.
Really?
Yeah.
Ah, which one might that
Looks
be?
real pretty, but
Another Honer.
yeah, but
Oh yeah, it doesn't have a lot of notes on it.
I could hardly play any tunes on it. I mean, it sounds good and all.
That would
but-
be, that's just got like one scale or whatever.
Yeah. So I gotta dig around. Maybe I got a longer one. But
Huh. Where'd that one?
Play
Is
it.
that
Hold
one
that
from
a
the
minute.
collection or is
Huh?
that the one that Bill
yeah,
gave
yeah.
you?
Hold on to that in a second. I can play one tune, I think.
One tune?
Oh, it's a low one.
That's low.
But that's about all.
That's it?
Yeah. I mean, that's the range.
Even with the slider thing?
Off the end. So you can hardly play anything.
You have to start lower. There you go.
I don't just care for it at all.
That's a lower one.
Yeah. I mean, it's nice. And
Well,
all.
let's see, you've been playing the same one for 80 years.
Yeah.
So you're not gonna, I think it takes a little practice to
Well, it doesn't
get
have
onto
the
a
range.
different one.
I got some others in that box the lady gave me, so I'll see.
You got that big, huge one.
Yeah, I'll have to find it. I don't know what happened. Somebody borrowed it, I think.
I think you need to find the appropriate song for each one of them.
Yeah.
And then you can just travel with your bag of harmonicas, come out here with a bag of them.
But they got a lot of them.
There is a lot of them, that's for sure.
I'll show you this picture here.
You got that little tiny one.
Yeah, there is a real teeny
You got to
one.
be careful you don't swallow it.
But see, they got a bunch of them.
Those are Honers.
Yeah.
Those are all the Honers.
Oh, I'm sure there's a lot more.
Wow.
They said I can send for a brochure and get all the list of owners and the whole schmear.
Wow. They still make them to this day, huh?
And they got all this information in German, French, got here?
Well,
Augs, I don't know.
Well, you can read it to us in German.
4 different languages. Tips für Anfänger, playing hints for beginners. That sounds.
There you go.
Councilus Platudinus Augs de
Platudinus.
An advertisi of Omipara Principalities. 1, 2, 3, 4 languages. Oh, here they got down here German, French, Belgium, Netherlands, Canada, Great Britain, South Africa, Australia.
Well, they've got you covered there with all the. They want to make sure you can buy a Honer anywhere in the world.
Boy, you sure can. Look at here, all the offices. USA, Canada, Great Britain, South Africa, Australia, Belgium, France, Netherlands, Mexico, and Germany. Germany, they got them in Germany.
Isn't that where they make them?
Yeah.
Honer?
Yeah. So I'll have to dig around in the
There you go.
box and see if
Well, you got a lot of them to choose from, that's for sure.
range. If not, I suppose there's a music store where I could.
Oh, I think you'll be good. I think one of those will work.
But this one, I mean, it's got a nice tone, but it's you can hardly play anything on it.
Yeah.
Heck with that.
Yeah. God forbid you change your ways.
I grabbed it, it looked good, but when I got
Yeah.
down there to play it, it was a different story.
Huh. Quite a few boats heading out this morning.
Yeah.
It's a nice day out there for fishing.
Old Dennis is way out.
Oh yeah, he's out there. You can out there see him standing there out there with his fishing pole with his orange shirt on out there in the pass, right up by my finger.
A piece of salmon. Boy, I love salmon.
Yeah, I don't think you'll catch any salmon here.
Or swordfish is the other fish.
Swordfish
I like.
is good too. Yeah,
Swordfish
I love swordfish. Man, I love a big
Swordfish
swordfish.
and salmon. They're the 2 best
Even
fish
shark.
there are.
You ever eat shark? Shark is good. Big shark steak. That's delicious.
Really?
Yeah, it's kind of like swordfish.
Have you had shark?
Yeah, a bunch of times. Yeah.
I'd like to try it anyway.
Shark fin. But shark fin, it's very controversial. Yeah, because people just know they cut the fin off and throw the shark back in to die.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. So that's not a good thing. There's your bird friends.
Yeah,
birds are
Elsie, I
coming.
saw her this morning. She said
Elsie?
she saw a spoon-billed.
Oh, really? A roseate
all
spoonbill.
pink,
Roseate
all red.
spoonbill.
Yeah, but it wasn't here when I got here.
Wow.
Spoon-billed something.
I've never seen one of those here. That'd be neat.
Yeah. It was all
That'd be a first here for me.
Yeah, she said that flew away.
Well, I want to walk around the corner here real quick. I'll meet you down the beach a little
Heading
ways.
down the shore.
All right. Today is vitamins.
Vitamins, that's
Chapter
right.
14, vitamins.
I glanced at that.
Superman and his vitamins here.
Yeah.
We'll talk about vitamins. Today's Barbara's last day here.
Yeah, well, she
So
leaves
he's going to go down and say goodbye to her.
Yeah, that's right.
So I'll catch up with you in a little bit.
Okay.
All right?
See
All
you
right.
down the shore.
Okay, Roy. Always a pleasure. Go talk to Roy about vitamins here in a little bit. Which is chapter 14 in his book, and you know he loves his vitamins. He's got to see the doctor today about that leg. I am not liking the looks of his leg. It is swelled up. I don't like the color of it. He's got an appointment with the doctor today. I love him to death, but he needs to slow down on his beach time. I think he needs to spend less time out here and more time relaxing until that leg is fully healed. Look at the colors here, just absolutely gorgeous. It's so beautiful. The water is so clear up here this morning. Look how clear it is. really hoping to see a dolphin come by here. I don't know where they're at. They're seeing them early up here in the pass, early in the morning. Some beautiful colors here today. Wow, this is kind of cool. This is a piece of a big old lightning whelk. Just a slice of a big, very old lightning whelk. Isn't that cool? And the same thing here, a fighting conch. A look inside a fighting conch shell. That's kind of neat. It's so gorgeous out here this morning. Nice little breeze up here. Nice little breeze. That's the Cocohatchee River, looking up into the Cocohatchee River east, up into the river. Tide is still on its way out here. You can see how fast it's moving here. If I stop walking here, if you look at that water, you can see it is moving really fast. That's why they don't want people swimming across Wiggins Pass. You getting hit by a boat or getting caught in these currents. That tide is moving really, really fast. Wow. That is moving out fast. Look at that. Kathy, his doctor, will look into that. Let's start walking back up the beach. We'll go catch up with Roy. I want to say goodbye to Barbara. See if we find any neat shells on the walk back here. Kind of pressed for time this morning. Remember, I'll be out at Vintage Market Days, the Vintage Market Days event at the Collier County Fairgrounds. I'll be doing a live feed out there starting around 11:30, sharing with you all the wonderful things at this event. Vintage items for your home, for yourself. Some really cool things. Neat clothes, neat old clothes. There's a guy there that collects barnwood and brings barnwood there for sale. You can buy raw barnwood, old barnwood. You can buy tables and chairs that he's made out of barnwood. There's just so many cool things. Old war memorabilia. You know, old army helmets, all kinds of neat things. There's something there for everyone. And it's a big event. This is the spring event. They have one in the fall in Fort Myers. This one is at the Collier County Fairgrounds. It starts today and goes through Sunday, goes through this weekend. So tune into the live feed and you'll get a little preview of what's out there. Look at this water, just gorgeous. No red tide here. I'll say it again, no red tide. We are very lucky here. There's our friends Mike and Mary, our fossil hunters. Don't forget, sometime between 12:30 and 1:30 on Nonstop Naples Facebook page, you get to meet Belfair Graves. She's going to be doing a live feed, telling us about what's happening this weekend here, what's going on in town. So you might want to watch that. Nonstop Naples Facebook page. Great source of local information if you're thinking about coming down here and paying us a visit in Naples. Nonstop Naples is a good source for local information, things to do and see in Naples. If you're looking for a hotel to stay in Naples, I always recommend the Inn of Naples. Good people, good friends, great hotel, clean rooms, centrally located, great free continental breakfast included with your stay. Little fitness center, business center, great little hotel. And best of all, it's wonderful people there at the hotel. Very, very friendly. The Inn of Naples.
Morning.
Good morning.
Hey. Oh, good morning.
How's the fossil hunt going?
It's a good one today.
A good one. That tide's still going out, you know.
I know. This was yesterday's on the way out.
Oh my goodness. Look at that.
And then there's more little shells on the bottom.
That is incredible.
Isn't that cool?
Oh, wow. That is very cool, Mike.
Yeah,
That
that one
is
is.
very cool. That's got a little bit of everything in there.
I think it's limestone.
Limestone, you think
Yeah.
it
I
is?
think it is, yeah. I think it's limestone. And
That was very cool.
There's pieces of, like in here, you can see there's pieces of that.
Calcite.
Calcite
Yeah,
in
there
there.
you go. A little piece
But
of
they
calcite. Wow.
get,
That
smoothed
is
out
very
because
cool.
of the ocean. Okay.
So where's your big find of the day?
Here's my pocket.
So far.
Here's my pocket.
The morning is young, actually.
Yeah, it is.
Yes.
Oh, look at the pelicans out there.
Yeah.
Okay, here's my treasures for the morning.
Oh, some glass. Some.
That's a big puffer that I was telling you about.
That is a big puffer tooth.
That's a big puffer tooth. You can have
Now-
these.
Wow. The tooth of a puffer fish.
Right.
How do you find these things? How do you know that?
I don't know. When I found them last year, I went online to research it because they're so unusual. I knew it had to be something.
Uh-huh.
But the puffer fish, and that's the back part of it, the puffer fish, as I said yesterday, has a bony plate that he has to
Yep.
eat the coral with. And these are all the little guys we found this morning.
Holy
See,
smokes.
aren't they cute?
Pieces. And that's a shark's tooth?
Yeah.
You sure?
Oh, yeah.
What kind of tooth? That's like a fang.
Yeah.
I've never
What'd they
seen one.
say?
Sharks
What did they
have
say?
fangs.
Someone said there's sand sharks, I think.
Sand sharks.
Sand sharks? That
Yeah,
is-
I don't.
never saw one.
I know. I have
That's
to look
neat.
that one up. But
That is cool.
yeah, these aren't big. They're just,
No, but
they're fun.
you know
Yeah.
what? You got a good eye.
Yeah, aren't they fun?
She does.
So
Yeah.
that was the morning's fun.
That's good.
Yeah.
Like I said,
Oh, yeah.
the tide is still going out.
I know.
Yes.
I know. It's cool.
Perfect.
So I think
timing.
you're gonna find some more there. You beat Bill. That's the secret. You didn't
Trying to
you
beat
didn't,
Bill.
yeah.
I don't find big ones. I find little ones.
Yeah.
Bill finds the big
He
ones.
finds the big ones, and he doesn't walk slow either.
No.
He just moves right along.
Yeah, I think that's why he finds the big ones. I'm poking along, looking for the little. There's probably a big one there, but I'm looking for little.
There you go.
stuff.
There you go. All right, see you
Take
guys
care.
later. Happy Friday.
You too.
Darn it, our signal just took a poop on us here. So, oh, there, it came back. I don't know what the heck is the problem up here. Comes in and out up at the north end of the park. Boy, Mary found some neat little shark's teeth, huh? This goes to show you just gotta know what you're looking for. I can find the little teeny tiny shells, but not the shark's teeth. Hopefully one of these days I'll start finding them. I think once I find a couple, then I'll be on a roll. Come on, dolphins, where you at? Where are you guys at? This is just perfect dolphin spotting conditions here, so calm. I know somebody loves these views, looking through the tree branches. I like it too. I've taken quite a few pictures looking through the branches of the dead trees. And when these were all live trees. Some neat shots back in the old days. That's why you need to go through and look at my old photos. Just amazing how this beach has changed. These trees used to overhang the water. It was beautiful. Roy had a big branch here that he would sit on. We used to call it his throne. I got a couple nice pictures of him sitting on that. But they're all gone now. They all got knocked over by Hurricane Irma back in September of 2017. She really wrecked our beach here at the north end. But you know what? I still love it. I still love it. And I love coming out here and taking you for a morning walk with me. Little snowy egret there. Man, just a beautiful picture right there. It's gorgeous. A lot of rocks in the water down here. Very hard to walk in bare feet out here. This is where they find shark's teeth. They find them out here within amongst all these rocks out here and fossils. You can see how clear the water is. Looking pretty darn good. All kinds of crazy stones out here. Pieces of coral down there. Old shells. And this is just constantly changing with the tides. Constantly. See if I can get around this big tree here. Hey, Roy. I see you. Beautiful. They're gorgeous. Looking down the beach, I see Barb all set up down there on the beach. It's kind of a neat view. I'm going to kind of bend down here, get a picture of this. I don't know what you call that, algae, or it's not algae. Oh, sorry for that delay there. Roy is up there playing his harmonica. We're going to check in with him here in a minute. Oh, Roy's got his harmonica going again up here. Maybe he figured out how to play in a different key here. There you go. Hamming it up, baby. There you go. Sounds like it's working to me.
Well, it doesn't have the range, but it sounds okay.
Sounds good. It's a little deeper.
Yeah.
That sounds good. Man. So, vitamins, man. We were going to talk about vitamins. Chapter 14.
Well, vitamins. There's a lot of vitamins and a lot of data on vitamins. And the best way to do it is to call a real good vitamin shop and ask for their specialist. And the specialist will tell you absolutely everything about every vitamin. So get a good specialist, and they'll tell you which one will take care of your eyes, and which one will take care of your brains, and which one will take care of your body, and which one will get rid of all the germs. And I mean, there's a zillion vitamins, and they're all wonderful, marvelous things.
Now there's some specific ones that you take a lot of.
Well, vitamin C is one of the best ones of all. It's very inexpensive. It doesn't give you any problems to your body, and I understand that it's a preventative for cancer. And boy, you can't beat that. And now most people, they say, "Oh yes, I take my vitamin C." Well, there's a little vitamin C in a multi, and multis are absolutely marvelous. They've got absolutely everything in them, and it's amazing. However, vitamin C is a little different story. You need a lot of that. And most people say, "Oh yes, I take my vitamin C." Well, they take a little bit.
Right.
But for some odd reason, I understand that of all the mammals, which is a species which we belong to,
most of us,
all the other mammals manufacture their own vitamin C in their body. For some odd reason, us Homo sapiens are the only mammal that don't accomplish that. So what I did is do some calculation and figured out how much vitamin C, I don't know where I got the figures, but how much vitamin C like an elephant or a lion or whatever makes according to their tonnage. And so I took my tonnage,
which isn't much,
and for the same amount that the other animals produce, I would have to take 18,000 units a day. And
how many? 18,000?
18,000. Some people think that's a lot, but that's what the other bodies produce. So that's what we should
Well,
take.
you don't take it all at once. You take it throughout the day.
Well, yeah, you take 6 in the morning and 6
Because
at
it'd be
noon and 6
useless
later
if you took it all at once.
Yeah.
Your body would just use it up, and
Yeah.
you got to
Well,
spread
there's
it out.
about 1,000 in each capsule, so you take, you take a half a dozen.
So if you did it 3 times, did
3
it
times
morning,
a
noon,
day, and you're
night.
in business.
Yeah, there you go. A lot of
Yeah.
vitamins are. I mean, that's what people don't understand. Your vitamins, they just kind of get assimilated into your system, then they're gone. So if
Yeah.
you can, the more you can spread them out
Well,
throughout
they
the
pass
day,
through
the
your
better.
body and all, but they do their thing on the way through.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not a scientist. I don't know what happens,
Yeah.
but apparently,
We used to sell vitamins a long time ago, back with a company called Shackley, and they were.
Shackley?
Yep. It was kind of like
sounds familiar.
kind of like Avon, but
Uh-huh.
they sell. You sell
I
vitamins.
think I get mine from Swanson. I'm
Swanson, yeah, that's
not,
another
I'm not
big
sure,
vitamin
but I
company.
believe so. And they're
Yeah.
real good, and they got a good specialist that'll.
But I think the most important thing is if you're not taking any vitamins, at least take something. Start with a multiple vitamin.
Well, the multis are really good.
start
You get
with
a
a
good
multiple
multi, and take a bunch of them. Take more than what they figure you should take.
But not at the same time. Like I said,
No,
don't
no, spread
take
them
them
out
a couple
during the
times
day.
throughout the day. Yeah.
Yeah, morning, noon. Take them with your meals is the best idea.
Yep.
So if you have breakfast, take it at breakfast, and lunch at noon, and dinner.
I usually
at night.
take mine as soon as I get home from the beach here. That's
Yeah.
when I take mine.
So that's the story, and vitamin C is a special one. It's supposed to help prevent cancer, and boy, you can't beat
I
that.
think somebody just posted here, zinc is a good one. It helps you with healing.
Yeah, I take zinc. Zinc's a good idea.
Iron's good for you, but a
Yeah,
lot of
yeah.
people have problems with iron.
Yeah, iron it gives you a problem. You're
A lot
right.
of people get constipated with iron
Yeah,
pills,
yeah.
but it's good for you.
So they all have different results in your body.
Yeah, vitamin B, all that stuff.
Yeah, vitamin A. I mean, there's a lot of vitamins, and they all do their thing.
Lecithin is another good thing to take. Lecithin, but you eat a lot of salmon, and there's lecithin in
Well,
the salmon.
and minerals too. When I'm talking about
minerals,
vitamins,
absolutely.
I include minerals, but really, I don't know if minerals are vitamins. They're probably not vitamins, but like calcium and, like you said, zinc and
Calcium, we know that's good for your bones. and
yeah. So I guess those are minerals. And
What's good for your brain?
I don't know. There was one brain vitamin. I forget what it was, but
Which one is the brain vitamin?
there's something good for your noodle.
I guess we must not be taking it because we can't remember the name of it.
I think so.
Oops.
I can't remember the remember vitamin. That's
Yeah.
about it.
We need to take more of it or something.
Yeah. Well, it's a whole study in itself.
Yeah.
Here again, it's a tremendous study, and a lot of people have done a lot of studying on it. So it behooves us to make use of all of
Amino
their
acid.
study.
Amino acids. That's
Yeah.
one somebody
Yeah,
said.
that's another
Good for your
sound.
brain.
Sounds familiar.
Yep.
I don't know why, but
And your needs for vitamins, different types of vitamins, changes throughout your age.
oh yeah, that's for
You know?
sure.
When you're young, and you don't need certain vitamins.
And
Your
depends
body's
on what
taking
you're
care of
doing too. If you're real physically active,
it.
or-
Exactly.
yeah, or like you say, if you want to pep up your brains a little bit.
But you got to watch out because you got to do your own research. You can't trust everything you hear from somebody in a store. You kind of got to do a little research on
Well,
your own.
yeah, the people in
They're-
the store,
somebody's
they're
gonna-
good
they're
and
gonna-
all, but they want to sell you some
Absolutely.
vitamins. But you got to call the specialist with the vitamin company,
Yep.
and they'll give you the whole pitch. They really know what they're doing, and they're good.
I
You
mean,
get
the
a good
best-
specialist.
If you go in the vitamin store and the person selling you the vitamins is sneezing and coughing, they probably don't know what they're talking about.
Well, I'm sure they do their best, and they can know what's going on, but basically, I think you got to get a hold of the specialist with the big company.
Absolutely. Well, these local vitamin shops that we have here in town and other towns all around, everybody has a local. They're knowledgeable about their product.
Yeah.
They know what they're. They know what they're selling.
But you don't
They can
have to
definitely help you.
run downtown to a shop. I do it all
Well, you buy them online.
over the phone. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know what I want. I just give them a
Well,
jingle.
there's all different options.
Yeah, and if you buy over $50 worth or something, you get free shipping. I mean,
Well, there you go.
you can't beat it. Just a phone.
Well, the point is, just take your vitamins, right? Take
Well,
them.
you get in the habit of doing
Yeah.
it, and it's just automatic.
Hey, don't go anywhere. This light right now is beautiful here. I want to take my picture of you. Hang on, everybody. I'm going to make you smile forever.
Good, good.
Okay.
That's the best idea.
Never stop smiling. You never stop smiling. Every time we see you, you have a smile on your face.
Well, I got so much to smile about. I mean, everything is so fantastic. Yeah.
Are you going to blow your nose while everybody's watching?
No.
I'm going to...
Go turn it
Okay,
off.
we're going to turn. This is a nose blowing break. You need some music playing in the background. Oh, okay.
Okay, that's accomplished.
So you got a doctor's appointment today, don't you?
No, not today.
I thought you had one today, on Friday.
Where's
Or
today?
did you
Friday?
go yesterday?
No, I got choir today.
Choir today. When's your next doctor appointment?
I don't know.
Your leg looks like
Another
it's
week or
swollen up
so.
to me.
Next week, I think.
Your leg looks like it's a little swollen.
Oh, it's always swollen.
Yeah, it's not always
That's
swollen.
along with my head.
Your head's more swollen than your leg.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Hi, George. What a glorious day, isn't it?
it is absolutely beautiful. All we need to now is to see a whole pod of dolphins leaping out of the water.
Boy, I had one yesterday. Man, was he roaring around.
I wish I was up there to see that.
Yeah, that was really something.
Maybe a mermaid riding on one of its backs.
Ah,
How'd you like that?
yeah.
I guess you have to sit side horse to ride a dolphin.
They ride side saddle, huh?
Side saddle, yeah, side saddle. That's what you call it, side saddle. Like the ladies in the old days with their big long dresses.
Yeah.
Out in the-
Yeah, that was a big thing the first time they ever rode the horse or in the regular way. They weren't supposed to do that. Side saddle.
Oh man.
Riding to the hounds.
Riding?
That must have been fun.
Oh,
Fox
hunting?
Yeah.
I think they still do that. I don't think they kill the fox now.
No, they don't when they catch the fox.
But yeah, I think they still do that. I think that's still.
Oh, that'd be fun with the hounds barking and
Did you do
running.
that?
I'd like to do it.
Oh,
That's
I know.
in jolly old England, isn't that where they do that?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think they do it here too, in our country. A lot of things they came over from the old country.
I wonder if they got the fox kind of in a cage and they let him go. Probably
I
do.
don't know how it works, but I think it's done more humanely than it was in the original
Boy,
days.
can the fox outrun the hounds, I wonder? Or,
I don't.
The horses?
Can the fox outrun them? Well, for a while.
Then they do go into a hole or something?
I think that's what happens. They find them in a hole,
Yeah,
and they just
that's where they kind
yeah, they find them buried
Hide out.
in a den or something.
of den.
Oh boy,
Amazing about animals and their dens, isn't it?
it is.
The most amazing one of all, I can't believe, is the beavers.
Oh, they're
Beavers.
dams, aren't
Can
they
you
amazing?
believe beavers gnawing
Beaver
down
dams?
big trees and building a dam to dam up and make a lake? Building
And
a
they have
dam.
little tunnels through there.
Yeah, the
you know.
beaver, and then builds a house with you go up underneath and there's a sleeping area, a ledge.
And it's underwater too. It's not only above the water. There's
Oh
stuff
yeah,
under
yeah.
the water
Well,
too.
he
What
builds
you
the
see
house
is
in
just a
his,
piece of
he
it.
builds
It
the
is
pond and he
absolutely
builds the
amazing.
house in the pond.
The beavers are absolutely
I
incredible.
can't believe
They're a
it.
nuisance to a lot of people.
Huh.
You know, when they dam up the streams and things.
I suppose.
But yeah, it's amazing.
Making. Yeah,
They
there's-
make great
there-
hats.
Yeah, in Wisconsin, there's a little town called Beaver Dam.
Beaver Dam.
Beaver Dam, Wisconsin. And there is a big beaver dam there, I'll tell you. Wow.
Well, big one.
Huh.
See if you can blast another song out of that thing for us. See if you can get You Are My Sunshine out of there. Nice. Yeah. It was made for that song.
Seems to work all right.
Hey, somebody commented here. I just saw Judith said they have those. They do fox hunting in Westchester, Pennsylvania.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Huh.
I know it's done in other places, but you just commented here. Yep, it's done up in Westchester.
I'll be darned.
So there you go. Isn't the internet amazing?
Yeah.
Just like that, you get an answer.
How about that?
That is so cool.
Did he do it or just know
Her,
about it?
I don't know. I think she just knows about it. I don't know.
I'd sure like to do that.
Well, we'll put it on your bucket list. You got it. Your bucket's kind of full there. You want to go skydiving? Or did you change your mind on that one?
No, that sounds like a winner.
Got to go out to visit the old Iowa?
Yeah, oh, that's definitely on the agenda. Hi there.
Hi.
And out to Maui.
Out to Maui to see if the old chapel's there?
7 sacred pools.
Man. Wow.
Yeah, and see if the old church is
You
there.
got a lot of traveling ahead of you here, buddy.
I'm not much of a traveler anymore, but I got those.
Well,
that
you got to
one
travel to do those things.
Fun to take.
I would put the skydiving as one of the last ones, just in case.
You think that would
just
be?
In case.
Would that be termination?
You never know. That's a little risky. I think I'd wait to do that to the end.
I didn't think it was that risky.
It's not. It's not. But
it'd be a fun thing to do. I'd like to do that.
It would be fun.
Just think of leaping out of an airplane. Oh boy.
That is the thought, isn't it?
Yeah.
Casting all fate to the wind.
After you got floating down, it'd be beautiful, but the excitement would kind of be, then it'd be exciting landing.
Yep.
I think starting out landing.
Oh, your heart is racing long after you hit the ground.
I'll bet.
I mean, the adrenaline is just going through your body like you wouldn't believe.
When you say hit the ground, that doesn't sound too good.
You hit the ground gently.
Let's say land on the
When
ground.
you land. They land you very gently.
Yeah.
Very gently. There's people that do it on their 100th birthday. Every once in a while you see on the news somebody did it for their 100th birthday.
Really?
Yep.
Well, that should be on the agenda then for the 100th. That's going to be a busy day.
Maybe we can have you skydive onto the deck of the Iowa.
What an idea.
Because there's a little helipad on the back, I think, where the helicopter could land.
Yeah, land on one of the 16-inch guns.
So the Navy can take you with their, I forget what they have they have a whole like drill team, a skydiving team that does stunt skydiving.
Yeah.
Maybe you could jump with them and land on the deck of the old Iowa.
Does the Navy have that team?
Yeah.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Wow.
The Navy has one. I don't know if the Air Force has
You
one.
wouldn't think the Navy would be worrying about, I mean, they're more on the sea, not through the sky.
They have fighter jets and everything, the Navy.
They do, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was all Air Force.
Marines.
I thought it was all Air Force. I don't know.
Navy,
Anyway,
man.
I'm glad they're there doing their thing.
Aren't we all?
Keeping
Thank
the
goodness for
enemies
those
at
people.
bay.
Those men and women of our armed services, all of them.
Yeah, I don't
Not
think
just the Navy, all
I
of
don't
them.
think people give them due respect because they're keeping us safe, healthy, and happy here, and without the enemy killing us or enslaving us.
There you go.
Which
Enslaving would be worse than getting killed.
I'm sure there's insurgents out there that would be happy to do that because we've
Every
got
day.
such a
Every
rich,
day they're
bountiful
trying to
country
figure out how to
here.
get us. No. All right, Roy. I'll see you out here tomorrow morning.
Hey, I look forward to it.
We'll hit the next chapter in the book. Have you seen any book sales? I hope our little chats are encouraging some book sales. Have you been checking?
I suppose they are. I haven't seen Amazon sells them now.
Yeah, I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure. I see people saying they just ordered one, and I'm going to
Good.
order mine tomorrow, so hopefully
Tomorrow is interesting. I saw
Tomorrow.
a chapter. It's about anger. That's a
Oh,
really
anger.
interesting chapter.
well,
There's a lot to that.
I've never seen you angry.
Oh, I've had my moments.
I've heard about them, but I haven't seen them. Oh, yes, I did. I saw one. No, I saw two. Now that I think about it.
Really?
I saw one at the rehab center.
Was I annoyed at the rehab center? What was I annoyed about?
Let's just say it had to do with iron.
Huh?
It had to do with taking iron.
Oh, really?
They gave you too much iron,
Oh,
and you were very upset about it.
is that right?
Yeah. And then I remember one day you fell in a hole when we were walking out here on the beach.
Did I say, oh, heck a peck?
You said a little more than oh heck a peck.
Rats on rollers?
You let a few expletives fly.
That's what my dad used to say. Instead of swearing, he'd say, oh, rats on rollers.
Well, that's a good one.
Yeah, that's very
I
expressive.
hope if I could remember that.
Yeah.
Usually the bad words are easy to remember.
What I say is, oh, Lord love a duck.
Lord love a duck.
Yeah, which is that's very meaningful too.
That's what you say to people when they honk your horn. Oh, Lord love a duck, and you point your finger at them just like this. Is that what you say? You give them the finger. I'm
yeah.
guessing that you
Tell
just
'em
point
the
your finger.
DDT.
DDT?
Yeah.
What's that stand for?
Drop dead twice.
DDT. All right. That's just to make sure. Yeah, that's pretty strong when you think about
Yeah,
it.
DDT is pretty strong.
Drop dead twice. Drop dead is but drop dead twice.
That's it.
You want to make sure they're out of your
Covers it
life.
pretty well.
Oh man.
I suppose we could have triple T.
What would that be?
Well, drop dead thrice. No, I mean triple D. Wait a minute.
Drop dead 3 times? DDTT? I don't know. I think drop dead twice is enough.
DDT.
All right, Roy. You have a great morning. It is absolutely gorgeous. Couldn't ask for...
DDD. Drop dead determinedly.
Okay. You work on that. You work on that and let me know tomorrow morning what you came up with.
Okay.
All right. Have a good day.
Take care.
Yep. God bless. And tally ho.
Tally ho! Always great chatting.
Same here, Roy. Oh, gotta love them. Just an incredible morning out here. Beautiful clear water. Beautiful clear sky. Just lovely. Look at that water. Just incredible. Well, we're going to run down the beach here quick. Say goodbye to our friend Barbara. This is her last morning out here. She's going to be out here till 10:30. Then she's gone. Then she's gone until next winter. Water beautiful. The waves just breaking gently on the sandbar out there. Well, couldn't resist taking a picture. I always have to take just a couple photos during my beach walks. Everybody comparing their finds over here.
I think it's a dolphin tooth. I think.
Teeth?
A dolphin tooth?
This is Mike's.
Really?
I didn't know
A dolphin
I
tooth.
think.
I don't know. I've never seen one like that.
Wow.
Oh, well, time for the computer again.
There you go.
I mean, they lose teeth too.
Yeah.
Wow.
Dolphins do have those rows of fine, small little
Yep.
teeth.
Yeah. Wow. Well, that's really neat.
That's Mike's.
Oh,
Mike's.
This is
almost
fine.
gave it away on you.
No, we don't.
You don't.
We don't,
You don't share.
No, we do share.
Oh, you do share. Okay.
We don't run.
We run with somebody else.
Okay. See y'all later.
See you later. Try and catch me.
That's funny. They share, but they don't steal. That's funny. Ah, that'd be interesting. A dolphin tooth. Well, hey, if you enjoy these beach walks, please hit the share button. Tell your friends. Do share Southwest Florida Television. Share my Southwest Florida Television page. Always feel free to join into the comments here. I don't care what y'all talk about. That's the whole reason now for these beach walks, is just to bring everybody together on Facebook in the morning. And give you a comfortable place to converse with your new friends. I'm gonna walk out into the water here while it's still shallow. Just a little ways. Just can't resist these views from the water looking back at the beach. Oh boy, lots and lots of little fish swimming around here in front of me. Hundreds of them, hundreds of little tiny fish. Food for the bigger fish. But look at that view. Isn't that spectacular? Is that not just an absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous view? Let's snap off a photo. Hey, remember, you can always watch a little higher quality of these videos, a replay of them on YouTube. I always share a link. I'll post some photos and share a link to the YouTube version right here on Facebook. Look at the water though. That is just gorgeous. I gotta get hurrying along here. I want to get down here and say goodbye to Barbara, grab my false angel wing shell from her. She's been hanging on to that for me for a couple days now. Thought I saw a shark's tooth, but no. There's a piece of a sand dollar down there, a broken sand dollar. Just the edge of one. Didn't have a whole heck of a lot of luck shelling this morning. I was moving kind of fast. Hey, if you enjoy these walks, if you wanna, if you really enjoy them, you wanna send a little thank you, a little donation, I can always use it, and it's always appreciated. I use it to pay the phone bill here and keep the gimbal working. It's not something I'm getting rich off of doing, believe me, but every little bit helps, and it also gives me a little incentive to keep doing it. If you do want to send a little something, you can find a link to my PayPal account in the description of this post. Look at that, looking up the beach. Wow, it's beautiful this morning. These big long shadows from the pine trees still breaking across. The water is just absolutely beautiful this morning. The water, the sky. Beautiful weather out here, beautiful people. Here's Barb set up for her last day. Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good morning.
Good morning, Rob.
How is everybody doing today?
Oh, wonderful.
I was really sad, and now I'm happy that you're around. I was sad because what was
happened?
the temperature today in my home?
Oh, was it?
-37.
Minus 37.
Well, that's beautiful.
Northern Minnesota.
Wouldn't you like to set up your shells on a lakeside up there in that weather?
Sure, they'd never fall through, would they? That ice is so thick.
Yeah.
They drive cars on it, and they have raffles. They'll take a car out on the ice, chain it, and then they take a raffle on when that car is going to fall in the water.
Yucko, you can have that.
Oh, no,
Man.
no, I can't stand it. And I'm sitting here and I'm thinking, how do I stay here? Chain me up. You know?
This is your last beach day with us.
Yes, it
Darn
is.
it. Until
Next January.
January.
And then I'm going to stay until the end of March.
So January through
This going
March.
back in February is crazy if you're
That
from
is
Minnesota.
crazy.
Yeah.
Why would you want to do that?
Sorry, folks from Minnesota.
Beautiful place in the fall and beautiful in the fall. Beautiful.
And the
In
spring.
summer. So it's all it's
And the
beautiful,
fall
isn't it?
and the summer.
But
is
the winter,
beautiful. And the winter lasts from Halloween past Easter.
wow.
You know, think of how many months that is. So a little break next year. This was a wonderful break.
It was
This
nice
was
having you out here.
Beautiful.
It was great having you out here.
See my friends.
A lot of people. I'm sure you got to see a lot of old friends at the beach here.
I did get to, and it was so nice. And I'm at the library on the computer. Someone taps my shoulder and says, "Remember me?"
Oh, sweet.
From the beach. And she said one word. She said, two words, sea pork.
Seaport.
And immediately I remembered her and the experience we had because they brought this sea pork.
What is that?
Should I show you a picture?
Sure.
Okay. It'll take me a second to find it here. Sea
What did they
pork.
do with it?
That's the rest of the story. Okay, SEA pork, 66. Here we go.
A seaport.
This is sea pork,
Okay.
and it comes in all different colors.
Up on the,
And they were that particular day. They were all on the beach, and they were all different colors, and they're like globs,
yep.
and they're so pretty until the next day.
Seaport.
And so I took home all the sea pork that she brought, and I thought, well, let's see what happens to sea pork the next day.
Uh-huh.
gray, ugly, smelly blob. Giant. They all blended in together into a big blob.
Wow.
So now you know.
So it's not a pork that you want to eat.
No, it's not the white.
The other white
the
meat.
white meat.
The other
Yeah.
white meat.
But I did some research last night, so I haven't seen the gentleman that I did the research for. But here's what he explained to me. This is called a sea hare.
A sea hare.
And he
I've seen those.
Exactly. He said it squirts purple when it's disturbed, and it has two kind of horns that come out.
Well, there's a picture of it squirting down there on the bottom.
Perfect. It's a perfect picture.
Yeah.
You can see the horns on it.
Yep.
And it's called many things. It's a snail. And it's a sea hare, and it's a slug. So it's kind of a garden slug mega, kind of.
Wow.
And so and why it's called a hare, they don't know. Hare.
Yep.
Because it certainly doesn't look like a
It
rabbit.
doesn't look like a rabbit at all.
No, it doesn't.
That is one funny looking thing.
It's
but I
called
have
an
seen them.
inkfish
An inkfish?
because of the purple.
Yep, the purple ink they shoot
And
out.
it's not caustic or anything. There's no problem with it.
Okay.
It's just the way I think it deters someone from eating it up.
Yeah.
If you're dinner, you better have something that
Right.
makes you unattractive for
There you
dinner,
go.
doesn't it?
Interesting.
So if he's watching, I did the research, and it's a sea hare.
Did he bring you a picture of it, or did he?
No, I was doing the research
Oh, okay.
to tell him what it was.
Okay.
And he described, that happens a lot on the beach. Someone will describe something, and then it's up to me. So I get to learn.
Isn't that fun?
Rob, I
Isn't
learn
that
as
fun?
much as anybody learns
Yep,
that
me
comes
too.
here.
I'm always learning out here.
And isn't that more fun than just sort of
Yep.
vegetating? or plowing snow?
Or playing golf.
Or
Obviously, I'm not a golfer.
that four-letter word, snow.
Snow,
Oh,
yeah.
No.
Did you see any dolphins while you were sitting out here?
No.
Darn. It is like beautiful out here.
I
It's
heard
like-
yesterday they were dancing all over the place
Oh, wow.
in up in 5.
Yeah, they're coming out later, I guess.
Morning.
I'm missing them. They're here. Well, here comes Roy. I gotta get rolling, but I want to say goodbye and thank you.
I thank you.
It's been
I thank
wonderful.
you because you helped solve the mystery.
Well, there's actually 2 Kims that came up that shared the name of that with us. Both of the people that found the name, that gave us the name of that shell, were named Kim.
Thank you, Kim.
Kim and Kim.
Because that was a mystery, and isn't this an incredibly interesting shell?
The Lazarus
A Lazarus,
jewel box.
exactly.
Lazarus jewel box.
And it's from Malaysia,
Malaysia.
and it's a bivalve, so you can see the valve here.
That is very cool.
And this one's still stuck together, so I didn't open it up. I said I was going to, and then you talked me out of it.
wouldn't. I don't want to risk breaking it.
There it is. It's a mystery jewel
Yeah.
box.
I want to get a picture of you. I'm going to back up just a little bit, holding your mystery shell up that we now know the name. Let me get- And we're back on video.
I was going to let you know I found out yesterday that if you're looking for better picks for your guitar,
Oh, yeah.
come down to the beach. Shells make a richer, deeper sound than you'll get out of a plastic pick.
Yeah, we
So
talked
let's
about
have
that
a party
yesterday.
down
Yeah,
here
bring
next
your
time.
guitars and
Bring your guitars. We're going to have a music day. I've already talked to the Rangers about
said
it.
it's okay.
They love the idea.
so next January when you get back,
We're going to have music on the beach.
one of the Rangers has a guitar.
I know. Mr. Alabama.
Yep, James. Yep.
Hey, this is the best place in the
Roy
world.
can play his harmonica along with him.
I'm overwhelmed.
We'll have a party.
We'll have another party.
January isn't going to come soon enough, Barb.
Who would wish for January? Just me?
Yeah.
Just me. Thanks.
All right. God
Thank you
bless.
so much,
Have a
my
safe trip.
friend.
Stay in touch on Facebook. All right.
All the time.
All right. Don't forget to check that Facebook page once in a while.
Key lime pie for dessert.
Oh, you're kidding.
With your Lazarus.
Oh, key lime pie.
Your Lazarus jewel box.
Rise again. That's what Lazarus was. He
Yep,
rose
he
again.
rose from the dead. That's
well,
right.
next January I will.
You're going to rise again to the beach. Love it. All right. Say goodbye to everybody over here. Karen, hi and bye. I got to get
Hi
rolling.
and bye.
Roy,
We're having dinner tonight.
we're having
at our
dinner
house.
tonight.
She's telling
You know,
me about
for-
all the goodies.
So you are welcome to join us. We'd
Well,
love
I
to
got
have
such
you.
a busy day today.
Yeah.
I am nonstop today.
Key lime
6 o'clock
pie.
tonight.
4
God.
projects I got
Ooh, well,
today.
good for you.
Yeah.
Good for you.
So
So, because we just want to get everybody together and enjoy.
I want to get a
while
picture of
she's
the two of
still
you.
here.
Well,
Hi,
it's
Barb.
so-
Hi.
My guy.
two of my favorite friends out here.
Aw,
You're all my favorites. I got so many friends. There's so many friends we have here, right here,
Yeah.
inside this
I know.
camera
All
that
wonderful
we have never met
friends,
yet,
my honey.
well,
face to face.
this whole Facebook experience has been a wonderful game changer.
It's brought you down
just
here. It helped in
Brought us
bringing you down here.
We met Barbara. We met Roy.
Isn't that the truth?
Yeah,
It's
the
changed
beach
our
is
lives
really
for the
convivial.
better.
It's
Yeah.
a family.
It is a
It's
family.
like a real family in the good way.
Amen.
You don't have to deal
Yeah.
with the
Yeah,
bad
the
family.
beach
Yep.
family.
And
How
when I go
about
to
that?
another beach, it just doesn't feel the same.
You're right.
It's
No.
so family, and the trees make a difference. And
Yeah.
And this is our mayor right here, the mayor.
my second
Mayor
dad
of Del
right
Nor
here.
Wiggins.
Hey, that
God
could be
bless 'em.
fun at your place.
Yeah,
so
it
what
is.
were you saying?
All right.
Salad?
I'll see you guys
Chicken
later.
breast?
Barb,
Thank you.
I love you, dear.
I love you too.
Steal a kiss. God bless.
Thank you.
Have a safe
All
trip.
you do.
Boy, I love that.
Have a great weekend, Rob.
You too.
Take care, Rob.
Yep. See y'all later. Oh, what a beautiful ending to a beautiful morning here at Del Nor Wiggins Pass State Park. Don't forget, I'll be back live right around 11:30 this morning from Vintage Market Days, the big Vintage Market Days spring event. So tune in around 11:30 to find out what that's all about. If you live in Southwest Florida, you're not going to want to miss them. You're not going to want to miss that tour of Vintage Market Days spring event. Hey, have a great Friday. Until 11:30 for Southwest Florida Television, I'm Rob Stan. God bless.